Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Searching passes played there. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity.
Gets his head on it! Oh, crossbar! Marvellous goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Seedorf at his razor-sharp best there.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Now it's Neymar. Takes a shot! Messi. And it's Serginho. Nicely shaped ball. He's in plenty of space here. And that's not going to reach. Barcelona with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Haaland is onto this. And he goes for a shot! And now a sudden chance to counter. First quarter of an hour gone. Looking for options for movement. There's no flag. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Ball driven towards the far post. Corner number 2 then. Header comes in! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
De Ligt actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Out to the right.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Zanetti. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
He has found the way through. There's the... Oh, smashing header! And it's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Oh, important interception. Oh, that's delightful. Messi. Now it's Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And he's intervened well there. Mbappe. And that's been won straight back. Can he get on the end of this? Xavi Alonso. Great vision. He's found a way through. Alexander-Arnold. It's a throw-in. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Well timed, excellent interception. Haaland. Can he spark a counter here? Looking to play him in, and he's certainly onside here.
It was hopeful, to say the least. You need more men inside the box, more movement, otherwise it's pretty much a waste.
Neymar. Messi. Now he's got space here. João Neves makes the interception. And it's Serginho. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And the shot! Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Neymar. Nicely weighted ball. Haaland. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Seedorf. Alexander-Arnold hurtling down that right flank. And he's gone searching cross-field. And there's the end of the first half. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Here we go again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
That's going right the way across. And it's Serginho. Looks across and plays it in. Corner number 3 coming up. Big header! Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And now they can spring out of defence. That has been cut short. He's dribbled past his man here. And he's straight offside. Upamecano, João Neves, and Zanetti. And it's Messi. Serginho. And that is a little undercooked. And it's Zanetti. He's a sharp little ball here. Zanetti. He's got tall. Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Messi. It's a really well-measured ball.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
The ball goes in. Oh, and he's following up! Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And that is out of play. And it's Messi. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Zanetti. Zanetti. This is promising. Look at the space here. Messi. Seedorf distributed tidily.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Vardiol. And Serginho. Zanetti. Serginho. And it's Neves. And Vardiol. Reinders. That's good play. And Vardiol. Van Dijk. And Upamecano threads one in. Neymar is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Serginho gets into a good position. Gets a good foot in there. Now that looks a decent ball. Well, played right into his path. De Ligt gets rid without sophistication.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 22 viene sostituito con il numero 14.
Oh, it's played into the area. And that is expertly dealt with. Van Dijk. Xavi Alonso. Tries to play it through. Akanji. And that has put paid to that. He's picked his way through. Real chance! It's bounced back off the post.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 10 Messi lascia il campo per il numero 17.
Aims beyond the defence. He's having a shot! It's their second corner of the game. Memphis Depay plays it short, opts to play it back, and the shot! And now a sudden chance to counter. Xavi Alonso. 5 minutes left on the clock. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Zanetti. Some good work on the right flank here. Camavinga, and it's Neves. Reinders.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Van Dijk. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Mbappe. Reinders. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now it's Odegaard. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And with a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
Played into space. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now it's Hazard. Van Dijk. Messi.
That pass has been well intercepted. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Goal! Barcelona! It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So, a breakthrough already.
And the pass is intercepted. Camavinga. And it's Messi. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And it's made its way to him. Fernandes.
To Messi. Messi takes control of it and he's on the move.
Upamecano.
Quarter of an hour played.
Camavinga.
Milan really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the
Big header! Harmlessly behind.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Rodri.
And it's Fernandes.
Oh, super ball! Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Takes a shot!
Mendes.
Gets good distance on it.
He's in plenty of space here. He's picked his way through.
Oh, that's a fine interception. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. He's chosen to go back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? He is through here! Chance for a shot! No mistake! AC Milan are all square. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
El dorsal 18.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, that's fabulous. Van Dijk did well to stay calm there. Oh, nice touch. Now, who's going to be first to this? That's a decent clearance. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Tries to pass it through. Timber. It's not an especially good pass, that. And it's Fernandez. Can he get on the end of this? Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Serginho. Camavinga. Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about. Reinders. Now it's Haaland. Fernandez. Rodri. Ronaldo charging forward, the ball at his feet. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now this could be a chance. Camavinga. And it's Messi. Zanetti. He's a sharp little ball here. Very nicely done.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Timber. Out for a throw. He's had it taken off him. Now it's Haaland. He's in space and looking for options. There's the whistle for half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Barcelona are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score.
Autobuses que nuestra ciudad pone a disposición de los espectadores para sus desplazamientos hacia y desde el estadio.
There's the whistle then to start the second half. Mohamed Salah has it in a wide position. Cross flung in towards the middle. Shifted it to the flank. That is good alertness. And it's Messi. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Fernandez. Camavinga.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Messi. It's Camavinga. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
No, that's been intercepted. And it's Serginho. Great vision. Shapes to shoot! Timber gets it clear. Fernandez. That has been cut short. Played out to the right. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Rodri did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. It's a pretty loose pass. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Mendes promptly onto that, and that is that. Serginho, the ball looks a good one. He's being urged to shoot. Deftly away. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Mendes kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Cristiano Ronaldo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Mohamed Salah gets into a good position. Deflected behind for a corner kick.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Good ball, good take. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, some tackle that. Mohamed Salah knocks it into space. Oh no, it's an own goal!
Ah, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 14 será sustituido.
Barcelona choosing to make the first change. Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Reinders.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Mendes is in a really good position out wide. That's good play. Nuno Mendes. Half an hour gone in the second half.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Not the most accurate pass. And here's Messi. He won't be happy with that one. Messi. Upamecano cuts out the pass. And it's Azar. Mendes picks it up now. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And he was quick to react. Ronaldo powering forward here. Distributed tidily. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Upamecano did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 8, Messi. El dorsal 18, Hazard. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 11.
Oh, it's come loose.
El dorsal 10.
Fernandez.
Habrá
And
2
this is
minutos de
Ronaldo.
descuento.
Played out wide. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Now it's Mbappe. And the referee brings it to a close. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And as you can see, we've already started here.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
Van Nistelrooy was alert to the possibilities. He's through, it shoots! And he's gone long. That has ended up in no man's land.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's got away. Shapes to shoot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
And it's Zanetti.
Well, if you judge a striker by his goals, Ruud van Nistelrooy...
There's the shot! Goal! Barcelona! There is the breakthrough! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. In with the challenge, and he's there to make the challenge. Oh, it's come loose. Serginho is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. And there's green grass ahead of him. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. That has been cut short. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. João Neves did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Goes down, but nothing given. Serginho. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Van Dijk. And it's Neves. For Messi. Zanetti. Messi looks to get on the end of this. João Neves kept his eye on it, and he's there. Probing pass. And played right into his path. Donnarumma gets it away. Camavinga. Guardiola. There's no flag, and he's managed to get free. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And this is Van Nistelrooy. And he was quick to react. Mbappe. Albert Ferrer calmly anticipates. Nicely weighted ball. He's shifting through the gears here. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Van Nistelrooy! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Van Nistelrooy brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Looking for options for movement. Swept in. Messi. And he has been fouled there. Zanetti. Memphis Depay looking understandably energised after his goal.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
That looks a good ball through. And a chance! All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. So this to extend their lead. Not a twitch, not a blink.
It's in, but only just. The keeper guessed correctly, and a heart-and-mouth moment for the taker.
And there's the end of the first half.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Barcelona in control at half-time, 2-0. That gets things going for the second half.